What's up, family? Welcome back to the Stop Sinking Show, where we go from struggle to flow. As you are all going into the new year trying to make your goals come to fruition, I wanted to share something kind of like a juncture that I always find myself at when I'm beginning something new or wanting to accomplish something. It's always this battle of, do I already have or possess the knowledge to make this thing happen, or do I need to now spend some time learning it? It's always this crossroads. Essentially, it's an honest auditing of self and current skills and resources to determine what the next step towards your goal should be. Chances are, more than likely, you are not the person that you need to be to have the thing that you want yet, which is why you don't have it already. It is the process of becoming that will allow you then to attain that thing or achieve that goal. So there probably lies some skill acquisition or widening of the knowledge base along the way to get to where you want to get to. And I'm all for that. Now, here's the problem with that, and the one that I experienced myself. It's very easy to get stuck in a learning loop and never actually do the thing that leads to real learning, which is action, the doing of the thing. That's where the hyper-speed learning in real time happens, especially if you are awake and aware. So again, here's this tension. Should I gather more information, or should I act and duck and move? The answer really does depend on your unique circumstances. If you are heading into something completely new and don't have any knowledge base about that, then yeah, maybe seek apprenticeship or work for free or learn on the job and do some homework and learn what is theoretically sound. But for most of us, including myself, we confuse information, knowledge, with know-how. One is very much untested knowledge, and the other earned through experience, know-how. And that's not to throw knowledge out the window again. Experience still needs to sharpen the axe so it has a chance at exponential growth instead of doing the same thing over and over again. Same experience over and over, doing the same thing you did 1 year for 20 years does not give you 20 years of experience. It gives you the same year of experience repeated 20 times. So your experience evolves with expanding knowledge. So on top of using action to learn, the problem with people like me is that we confuse information with intelligence and the gathering of data as a replacement for real thinking. So we confuse knowledge and know-how, and we confuse information with intelligence and the gathering of data as a replacement for real thinking. And this comes from our childhood. We've been taught how to think and accepted most of those things that we were taught at face value. And that habit continues into adulthood. The second you have a problem, you Google it, or you use your new favorite AI tool, and you come up with the most well-accepted answer of how you should proceed. And you apply those solutions. And the problem with that is that approach limits creativity and innovation. A child would look at the same problem or a well-accepted object and see within it all creative potential of what it could be. But that gets beaten out of us. So we look for information and never use our intelligence. We don't do real thinking about problems that we actually have and come up with what would be actually a true fit to the uniqueness of our problems, coming from your own unique mind that understands you and your nuances. But because of this tendency to look outside, we have limited experience with building that trust with ourselves. We almost trust external sources more than we do ourselves. And so we remain fragile with looking inwards for the answers. We haven't practiced it enough. So couple action-based, on-the-job learning with stopping and thinking through each problem as you encounter them while you're taking action instead of looking for out-of-box solutions. This will not only make you self-reliant and more likely to accelerate your success as your ability to come up with and test solution becomes better and faster, you also become a powerhouse of innovation in whatever field that you are focused in. You're doing some real thinking. You're expanding the field. And most likely will then be leading the charge in who now becomes the source of information where many others tune to find their solutions. Just by doing some real thinking, you become unlike the rest. And while you want the rest to unlock the same capability within themselves and do their own real thinking, you understand that many won't, at least not in the beginning, and will continue to look outside for answers. There will always be this group of people. And so you become that source that freed himself from looking inward. You become that source for them, who now adds one more external voice to be tuned into, that then again hopes to lead those back to within themselves. Because the answers you are seeking, you already have. And the problems that you are anticipating that are keeping you from embarking on your goal and ultimately achieving it, all those problems, you will find the answers to them within yourself at that time, when you are that exact person at that time. And within you will be a key to unlock the next door. Not all the doors, but the next one. And through that door, you will become the person capable of bearing the key to the following door. No one else is waiting there to hand you a key. You are the key. At that time, what is inside of you at that time, who you are, who you have become, solves for and opens that door. What you know how to do in those moments that comes from within is not knowledge available anywhere else. You are the key. And my friend, as a kicker, you are also the door and the lock keeping yourself from it. Because at the end of the day, in the grand scheme of things, there are no barriers to what is destined for you. As long as you move towards it, it is yours. It has always been yours. Love you, family. Stay true. I'll see you on the next show.